Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Ruben, okay, that's good. Welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Because, guys, almost 34 years ago, I was a dumbass, but today, 34 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smartass. Yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this. You know, there are a lot of people out there still struggling even with their health. I'm a nutritional health coach, and I'm also a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please, please reach out. Know that you are not alone. Someone is listening, okay? And if you think my book can help someone, because I sure do, you could go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com, and please subscribe to the Geri Petito Show YouTube channel. Now, before I introduce my incredible guest, I want to give a shout-out to a few of my sponsors. Okay. We've got Stormin Norman Selden, 732-245-4777, www.storminnormanselden.com, booking dozens of attractions for concerts and performances on venues of all sizes. He's got from 5 to 12-piece band, guys. Norman is incredible on the keyboards, piano. He's amazing. And a lot of people don't know this, but he helped get Larry Chance from the Earls started. The song Remember Then? Larry was a good friend of mine. Larry, we love and miss you. Rest in peace. And yes, he did. That was really amazing learning that. Then I've got Ken Ryan and Linda Garofalo, The Way It Used to Be, singing songs from the 50s to the 80s, a tribute show to the greatest music and voices of all time. And Ken does a lot of Elvis for me now, baby. That's right, you heard me. He'll do some Elvis for me. I just want to say they're two of the most beautiful people inside and out that I've ever known, because they do a lot of fundraisers as well, and they're always there to just give. Then I've got John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer-songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit network created for the creative. Facebook group page, Entertainment Luncheon South. He's also the partner in the Joey D and Johnny B Rockin' Oldies band. And a shout-out to him and his wife as well, because they hold this luncheon once a month, and they don't make a penny on it, guys. And it's by invite only. It's like $20 and you get a meal and incredible entertainment. The entertainers that they have, some of them have even flown in to be there. So please check them out. Him and his wife are amazing. I love you guys. And then I have Michael D'Amore, singer, songwriter, performer, entertainer, www.michaeldamore.com. And guys, I don't usually say this, but he's one of the few singers, him and actually Carter Rubin, who won The Voice, they're my boys. And to me, Elvis is way up there, right? But the two of them, they're right under Elvis. That's how amazing they are. So check them out, Michael D'Amore. So now I want to introduce my awesome guest, okay? Michael Russo from The Reflections. Say hello.
Hey, hello everybody out there. I heard you have more than 10 viewers.
Oh, listen, pretty cool, right? We're all over the world,
Yeah.
Hamilton Radio. Very cool. Yes, so listen, Michael, tell everyone a little bit about who you are. Let's start there.
So, I actually started off in South Philly.
Okay.
I hung on a corner, sang on a corner, and then of course, you know, joined the band. I became a drummer. I never never wanted to be the front guy, but couldn't hold the drummer, so I went to the front and got a drummer, and and then from that point on, I developed an excellent construction business,
Okay.
paving and contracting. Then I sold out in '01, and somebody influenced me to get back into singing and entertaining business. So that's what I did, '01 or '02. And then I started doing fine dining. And then I went and seen the Duprees, and I loved their music. And I said, hey, I'd love to sing this type of music. So that's what I did. And then I started promoting a little bit, and I actually got I got a hold of the Duprees, and I hired them, and I opened up for them.
Oh.
And yeah, and then I start just putting everything together, and I became a singer entertainer instead of a promoter. There's too much risk in promoting.
Okay. So, all right. So I have a few questions for you. So let's start with, you were singing on street corners in Philly?
Yeah.
That is so cool. I always said I was born too late because my favorite music is oldies, doo-wop, and Elvis. Okay, I'm an Elvis girl. And I used to say, I wish I was born in 61, so I'm 63, and all these incredible hits came out in 60, 61, 62, you know? And I used to say I would be in my blue suede shoes, my, the poodle skirt, and a black leather jacket. That would have been me. I loved it all.
Actually, there in my family there was a little singers. My cousin Bobby George was one of the members of the Tremonts, Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like, just that thing. You always named your group with the corner that you hung out on. Basically.
Oh, that's pretty
If
cool.
it was City Line Avenue in Philly, guess what you would be called? City Line, I don't know, Avenue. But anyway, we
Michael,
always
get a
had
little.
music,
Michael, get a little more in the
family.
middle. Michael, you're cutting your head off. Get a little more in the middle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah,
Better.
so we always did have music in the family, and I was a little young, but I grew up with this kind of music, and so.
Well, you're only 69.
Right.
So let me ask you
I'll
something. You'll be what?
I'll be 69 October. Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. So you are young for this music as well. So let me ask you something. What songs did you sing on the street corners?
We usually sang like Delphonics, Stylistics, Intruders,
Okay.
all the Eddie Holman. Hey,
Oh.
there,
We
lonely
interviewed
girl.
Eddie on Hamilton Radio on my show years ago. Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, but that's good. But then we would go back too. Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
Good acapella stuff. Yeah. Anyway, but
So
that's it.
okay, so
Simple.
now growing up, okay, I'm not going to ask you who was your favorite singer or your favorite song. That's kind of hard. But tell me a few of your favorite groups or singers that you admired as a kid.
Tom Jones.
Okay.
But then that was that side of music. But mainly the Dells, Shy Lights,
Okay.
Stylistics.
Oh, yeah.
The Philadelphia sound, Motown was, of course, core. Temptations, Marvin Gaye. That's kind of what I favored.
Yeah.
So,
So now let me ask you something. Did you have any special songs that you loved growing up?
Sad Girl.
Oh, really? Tell me about that song.
Okay. So Sad Girl had a special place in the heart, and we used to sing it on the corner. 1970. Jay Wiggins came out with it first, did a good job. And then the Intruders came out with it. Yeah, it was different.
Okay.
But then the lyrics and the story behind it is something that I think every one of us experiences, that we've all had a good friend of the opposite sex that we kind of liked, right? And but then that one loves someone else, right? So you would just make sure that you're their friend. Hopefully things will fall apart. He or she, right?
Oh my
So
God.
that's what Sad Girl is all about. And it's just, I don't know, I kind of seen that song and the music arrangement totally different. So I had that done, the music arrangement, and I did it kind of like just simple. And then I put I put the lyrics to it, something simple. As a matter of fact, we're going to play just a little taste of it. I don't want nobody getting ideas. And but this song is really screaming for excellent harmonies, and I kind of wanted to take something a little bit update with the right feeling in it, and put a little bit of that doo-wop harmony in old school, and make it to where that it doesn't reach the ears, but it reaches the heart of my listeners.
Okay.
And so that's kind of why this song's a little special.
So, producer, what we're going to do is we're going to play Sad Girl, but stay near it because he's going to yell at you when to cut it. All right, here we go.
Sad girl, you look so sad. Did he break your heart, girl? Gee, that's too bad. I guess now you see, oh, how love can be. Sad girl, forget that guy. Come on and smile now. Please won't you try? Just get over yourself. Come on and find someone else who open up your heart, girl. We can make a brand new start. Please don't you cry. Just go out and find yourself another guy. Sad girl, just hold your head high. Things are gonna change, I know, as time goes by. Hey, stop the rush. Stop it. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Thank you, producer. Thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a little taste, and you got to be careful about giving other artists ideas.
Listen, once the song is out, you're going to give them ideas anyway. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
But you can see I did it right in the garage. I did it for the show, just real quick. There's no nothing special going on. We didn't tweak it or nothing. I just wanted for a show. But with that song and me taking over the reflections, of course, we can't do a song any better than their big hit 1964 that I have a privilege of singing and carrying the torch for, just like Romeo and Juliet. But I wanted to add something else, and this song, "Sad Girl," is going to be that song
It's beautiful.
that the reflections are going to be coming out with, and hopefully will promoters will give us a chance to come on, and once we get everything fine-tuned, I'm just really making sure that I get the right quality and the good heart conditions to work with me, to be wholehearted. No egos allowed.
I love that.
Yeah.
No egos allowed. You heard it right here. No egos allowed, guys. So,
Yes.
Michael, excuse my ignorance. Are there any of the original Reflections guys alive?
Okay, so let me tell you. You want me to tell you how
I do. Yes.
how I inherited such
Yes.
a beautiful thing?
Yes.
Okay, so me and the Reflections, we go back 2011, 12, and I actually hired them for a show, and they heard me singing and say, hey, you know, would you like to do this magic moment, and we'll back you up. Tony, Mikkel, and Gary, one of the members, but the manager. And I said, sure, what an honor. And then whenever, you know, they would be in town, if, you know, they would let me know. And I had the privilege of sharing a song or two with them. And we got to become really good friends. Tony, I'll tell you, he's just one awesome guy. But he's the original voice of the big hit, just like Romeo and Juliet. But he's the only one that's left.
Okay.
Yeah, Joey or Johnny passed away not too long ago, but he was the bass, and so I think I got that right. I hope Tony's listening, and he'll text me if I'm wrong.
Now, Tony's
But,
in the Reflections now with you?
No,
Okay,
no.
okay, continue.
They retired
Okay.
January the 1st. So when Gary called me and he told me that they're going to retire, I said, hey, if ever you think about selling the name, give me a call. I said, you know, so apparently he must have talked to Tony, and Tony said, you know, Michael, I think will be a great foot for the shoe,
Oh.
and I think he'll do a really good job with it, and they kind of know what kind of business guy, show business, right, Jerry? So I'm a businessman first of all. You can't have a show if you can't do any business. So that's what I did. I talked to them. They called me. I said it'd be a big honor for me to carry the torch of the Reflections. And that's the way I want everybody to know that I'm carrying the torch for the Reflections.
Yes.
I own the original name along with the song, just like Romeo and Juliet. And when you got something that heavy to carry, you really value it and respect it.
Yes.
And that's what I want to do. But I also want the Reflections audience for decades to know that we're carrying the torch, and I will never, ever not give honor and praise to Tony and the guys that carried it so far. And it's a privilege for me to be entrusted with it. So I just want everybody to give us a chance. And we're going to do the best we could, bring you the best quality.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope Tony watches this at some point. Tony, I love you. Thank you for what you've done, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm so honored
Yeah.
right now today, and we're going to be playing your song, and you're just amazing, and thank you for giving it to this guy. So, why don't we
So,
play? You want to play
yeah,
Romeo and Juliet now?
yeah, you could play the whole song there
That's
actually
right.
because everybody knows it. But
Right.
this is me doing the leads on
Yep.
it. So
Here we
with
go.
a few somewhat
Okay.
members,
Okay.
okay, they're not solid members, but
Okay.
yep, go ahead.
Here we go. Romeo and Juliet. Go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Woo!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm trying to get my wife in to say hello, but she's very shy.
Hi, sweetie. Come on, just tilt your head in. Say hi to me. Come on. I know you probably did most of the work for him. Yes.
Mag, come in and say hello.
Just say hi. All right.
She won't.
If she wants, she's welcome to.
Mag, come here. She wants you to say hello. It's too late now.
Come
They
on, say
introduced
hi,
you.
sweetie.
And here's my backbone.
Hi, sweetie. I know he couldn't have got all this without you. Trust me. I already know that, okay, girl? That was nice.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah. So, we are a work in process, but however, these small gigs we are fulfilling. I did start out with Stan Preston from the Flamingos,
Okay.
Richie Merritt
Yep.
from the club.
I interviewed him too. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And Sal Prado, but Sal Prado is stuck to my hip. Okay, me and him were. So he couldn't make it today.
Yep.
He had a little issue. So
Shout
anyway,
out
he
to
had take
Sal,
care of it.
baby. Sal,
But,
hey.
Hey, but he's here in spirit. But the long and short, Richie lives way too far. Stan, there were some issues snagging appointments, so we kind of fished around, and the long and short, this guy John Skina, he lives in Florida, and he through actually Mike Miller sent me to John.
Yeah, Mike.
John, in turn, sent me to these three gentlemen that used to be in the Five Brows. Have you ever heard of them? And okay,
No.
so there's three of them. They live close together. They live in Plantation, uh, and it's like ready-made. They got good harmonies. They have a band that we can work with. Everything is in the square, and it's like the foot's going to slip right into it, hopefully. So I'm in PA right now. Everybody's kind of like vacationing, and I'll be back the last of this month. We're going to get together, try our voices out, but it sounds really amazing. And let me just name these guys, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
Yes,
Um,
please.
the there's a gentleman called Carmine Decina, Walter uh, Huck, Huckhauser, Eckhauser, Joe uh, Camuccio.
Okay.
Now, so they backed up Jimmy Gallagher, Little Dion,
Yep.
Dion DiMucci, right? They've backed up many national groups. So they seem like a really good bunch of guys. No egos allowed. Okay. And so they're willing. And I don't know if they're on, but I just wanted to mention them. And then there's also a guy named Ed Diana that is from a group in Florida, pretty well known, the Gold Tones.
Oh, okay. I know of the Gold Tones. I didn't know his name, but okay.
Yeah, so he no longer is with the Gold Tones because for personal reasons. However, he's going to be our booking agent, shows, crews. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, Jerry, the Reflections is going to be a well-oiled organization first.
Okay.
I'm building an organization, okay? Because the singing is going to come automatic because that has to be, and that's what I'm doing too. But the organization behind the group, that's what I'm focusing on also. That's why I'm doing a lot of the radio
Yeah,
shows
sure.
and everything, and let people know that, the name I just didn't inherited, and I'm going to keep it in my back pocket. When I pull it out and we use it, it's going to be something that's really going to glow, and we're going to bring new material mixed with the old. And one thing also that we do have, we are not a tribute group. Okay, we have the original name, and also one thing that the Reflections that I own now, they come with the original singer's blessings
Yes, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
full backing.
Yes.
Not too many that have taken on a national name have that. It's usually a court thing,
No.
or
Yep.
well, I was one and I was the other, and you get and the audience don't want that.
No.
But what I want the audience to know is that we're carrying the torch. That's all we could do. My feet are too small to fit into Tony's shoes.
Aw, did you hear that, Tony? Tony, what size are your shoes, baby?
So we want them, but we want the audience to give us a chance. All right, we're going to do the best, and once we get all finely tuned, I'm quite sure people will be happy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Ken Brady from the Casinos. Gene Hughes started it and brought Ken in. Gene passed away many moons ago, and I'm friends with his son Scotty as well, and Ken, of course. But Ken got his blessings and has the name, just like you. And
Yeah.
he does them such honor. And, I love that you're doing this. I think it's amazing and beautiful. So, and I love that you said that you have their blessings, because you certainly do.
Yeah. I don't want to overpromise to nobody.
Right,
But I do want people to know we're not a tribute band.
right. No, you're not. Okay,
We got the
absolutely not.
original name.
That's
We
right.
got the trademark. Anybody can look it up.
That's right. From
We
the
got
guy
the-
who's still alive with his blessings, everybody. Now that's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now let me ask you something. So, I'm a huge Elvis fan. What'd you think of Elvis?
Hucka Hucka Burning Love.
So let me ask you, do you ever do a cappella?
Oh, I love it. Well,
So-
there's some songs,
Well,
right?
give me something.
There's some, huh?
Give me something.
You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dream.
Come on.
I'd like to thank you. So songs like that there,
That's
it
beautiful.
almost seems like if you put music behind it, you wreck it.
That's how I
So
feel.
much in Love by the Times.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's how I
Yeah.
feel. Okay, so you just said something no one else has ever said. So I love a cappella, okay? To me, it's the greatest ever, okay? Doo-wop, a cappella, all of it, because it shows your voice. A lot of the artists today, and they're awesome artists, but their music has to be so freaking loud, and I am not a fan of that. I want to hear the voice.
Here's something funny, and I think every professional out there will agree that sometimes when you have music, you can't do what you want with your voice because the music controls what you sing. But when you do a cappella, the true heart
Yes.
comes what you want to sing. That's why the best sound you will ever get is in a hallway of
Yeah.
an apartment building.
Yeah, or a bathroom, I heard. I
Or
heard they
bathroom,
used
or
to go into the
bathroom.
bathrooms.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Listen,
Yeah.
that's so great.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. But I agree with you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. You're the only one who said that. I love it. Okay.
Actually, we would get in a hallway in apartment buildings, and we would sing. So a lot of times we would have eggs or water thrown on us, or we would get applause.
Wait, people would actually throw eggs or water on you?
Oh, well, not all the time.
All
But,
right, all right,
just
all right.
shut up, get out the front. What are
Come
you doing,
on.
guys?
Yeah, I can see that, yes. Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, so we have one more song.
All
Why
right.
don't we play it and then we'll talk about it?
You got it.
All right, here we go, Ruben. That was so cool. So tell us
I
about
love
that
it.
song, baby. Come on.
You are awesome. You're
Come on.
awesome.
Talk about it. Come on.
Well, I don't know. I just, you know, that song, simple is when you keep something simple, it becomes very profound
Okay.
because everybody's trying to put a song together so awesome. So to where that it's kind of like they throw it out there and they let the audience put it all together. But when you sing about something that happens in everyday life, like What's Your Name by Don and Juan, right? It's we've all been there. We've all seen someone that we're attracted to, and the first thing you say is, "What's your name?" Right? And it's so honest. It's so true blue. And then when you sing about someone that when you meet somebody, you kind of know right away, you know. When the song says, "I waited so long to come home," it says it all right there, and it's singing from the heart, and what you gotta sing what you feel, Jerry. And when it's simple and it connects, I always say with the heart of the audience. That's why if someone came to see me and our group, and if they came there to hear oldies, go home. We don't sing oldies. We sing good memories.
Okay, wait. I never heard anybody say that before. Tell me.
That's me.
Okay, now tell me what you mean by that.
Okay. If we sang a song that touches the heart in each and every one of our audience, just one song that brings back good memories, we did our job. Because that's what we want to do. There's so much negativity, pressure out in the world. When they pay to come hear good music, they want to hear good memories. And that's what we do.
But why
We
does the word oldies not sit right with you?
Well, would you rather have something new or something old?
So wait, okay, because I want to
But
understand
there's
this.
nothing wrong with old as long as it's
But
wine
when you're
and it ages.
But what I want to ask you, because I'm trying to understand it, so you'll take an oldie song and make it new. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
I just put a little twist on it because
Okay.
really, that's what happens. Because when you hear an oldie but goodie, what happens to your mind? It travels to where?
Memories.
Ah,
Yes.
so then that memory and you connect it with something good.
Yeah.
That's why we sing good memories.
Yeah.
Put a twist on it
Yeah. That's beautiful.
rather than oldies. There's nothing wrong with oldies,
Right. That's beautiful, though.
but we sing good memories.
Yeah.
And we want to bring good memories back to people.
And I was talking to someone on another show this week, and they were saying that even if the memories aren't that happy, they'll still smile. They'll still smile because it still touches their heart. We all have those memories, but we still smile, and it will always touch their heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The heart is the seed of motivation. I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
So, and that's kind of, I don't want to bring religion into it, but it's not only the mind. The mind, when you get thoughts and stuff inside your mind, you can push them out. But when it gets to the seed of motivation, you act on it.
Yes.
So when you hear something good and pure, you act on it.
Yeah.
Right? So when it reaches the heart, that's when you act.
Yes.
This is only a thought.
Yes.
But when it travels down, bada bing.
Bada bing. And I love the Lord, so yes, I get it. So now it's time I read a poem out of my book for you.
Go ahead.
The reason why I choose this poem often when I do entertainers is because I will get messages constantly. Oh my gosh, your guest was incredible. I wish I could sing like your guest. I wish I could, write music like your guest. Oh, and we got to talk about that too. I wish I could dance like your guest. Whatever it is. Gee, I wish I could write poetry
Right,
like you.
yeah.
So this poem is called Utilizing Gifts and Talents because I want everybody out there to understand that you all have something to offer. There's not a person out there that does not have a gift. Unfortunately, a lot of people refuse to go inside of their soul and figure out what that gift is. So stop being lazy, guys. You're not worthless, and God made you with an incredible gift as well. So figure out what it is if you're struggling, okay? Here we go. Utilizing gifts and talents. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry, and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour, like this guy's doing. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, and then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, the reflections, baby, will live forever. Forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give to yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And that's what you guys are doing. You're making people smile. Keep it going, baby.
This made me cry.
Oh, well, listen, the reflections lives forever. I really did make him cry. Aw.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now you're going to make me cry. So, Michael, I'm going to give you the mic, and I want you to share. Oh, first of all, I do have a question for you. Do you ever write songs?
No.
Okay. Do you ever think about trying even one?
That might come later.
Okay. I mean, Elvis never wrote a song, so it's okay.
Yeah, but see, that guy was so stinking good looking.
Oh, honey,
No.
please don't get me started, honey.
It's like, whoever didn't like him was so jealous, but
Yes.
you have to admit, he's so stinking good looking, man. Come on.
Forget it.
You know what
So,
I mean?
my granddaughter will be 9 this month, and the only, I listen to oldies and Elvis in the car. That's it. So I had Elvis on one day, and she says to me, Mom, I'm starting to like this guy because of you. So I said, thank you very much. And she starts laughing and looks at me with this weird face. I didn't know she knew that's what he says. She goes, you do know I know that's what he says. So I brainwashed her years ago. My grandson, her brother's name is Christian. So I would say, all right, Aria, who are the 2 most beautiful men in the world? Oh, Christian and Elvis. So, but I want you to take the mic. I want you to tell everyone how they can get in touch with you. If you have a website, anything that's going on, the mic is yours. Share whatever you would like.
So, you could go to michaelrussosinger.com. Okay. My Facebook, Michael Russo, The Reflection. You could even go to The Reflections. They still have their original Facebook. I don't want them to take that off of there because we're
Yeah,
like that.
I agree. I agree.
And I don't know. You have no idea how I feel about Tony and Gary and I words cannot express it. But
Aw,
you could find me there. Sometimes my videos will have my phone number. My phone number is 610-842-6264. I still have my Philly number for 30 something years. So yeah. So
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So but yeah, I would love the opportunity to start working on a national level. We just need a couple of more months. You know, we don't want to just get up there and rush it.
Okay.
You know, we just want to make sure that we got a good product. We got a lot of good talent, but we don't want uh, members to come and go. Um, and yeah, we don't want no pressure. You know, we want to have fun, and because when there's pressure among members,
Yep.
boy, the audience feels it.
Yep.
We want to have fun when we get up there. You know, and it's and I'm going to say something very profound. There's good voices. I mean, there's singers, man, right? Beautiful voice. But you know, you can listen to them so long. If they're not an entertainer,
Right. Right.
right? If a person is an entertainer, you could listen to him all day long. And a good singer, you know, okay, I'm done. But an entertainer, and that's what I consider myself. I love people. It's all about the audience. It's not about me. We serve the public. We serve the audience. It's not about us. But we have fun.
Yes.
And when we have fun, fun is very contagious.
It sure is.
And that's what we want. We want to spread it. We want to be we want to infect everybody with a good time, fun, and happiness. That's what we want.
That's amazing. So I want you to leave us with something. I don't care what song, a little a cappella of something. I don't care if you go a whole minute. I want you to leave us with something, please. And thank you. He doesn't know I was going to
Okay.
ask him this, guys.
How about one by Neil Sedaka?
Let's do it.
You mean everything to me.
Okay.
You are the answer to my lonely prayers. You are an angel from above. I was so lonely till you came to me with the wonder of your love. I don't know how I ever lived before. You are my life, my destiny. Oh, my Jerry, I love you so. You mean everything to me.
First
That's
of all,
it.
thank you very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, you're gonna make Michael D. Moore very jealous because he sings "Jerry Baby" to me. He's gonna be very jealous right now. I can tell you that. Thank you.
Well, you know, Michael's a bigger guy than me. I'm not going to argue with him.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank the original Reflections from the bottom of my heart for everything they've done for all of us. I want to thank them also for giving this guy the name. I want to thank the new Reflections for honoring the old Reflections, the original, I should say, and keeping them alive. And I want to thank you, Michael Russo, for this incredible, incredible interview and for what you are doing. This is beautiful and amazing, and this is something that needed to be done. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for honoring me here today. Okay.
I can't tell you what a privilege it is to be a part of this, and then you picking me for this interview.
Yes.
I just want everybody to know, man, you got a big heart,
Oh.
and we could always be a good business person and still have a big heart, and don't change, kid. All
It's
right?
impossible. I can't. Real quick, I have to share this with you because you were saying you were Jehovah's Witness. I'm a Christian. My email is www.jd.jerry. What would Jesus do, Jerry? I have to think about that every day.
There you go.
I have to think about that every day. I've had this email from day one. I said, I'm never getting rid of it because he keeps me grounded. And then my father's name is Gerard, but Jerry with a J. And every
Right,
day,
yeah.
God rest his soul, my dad was next to Jesus, the greatest man that walked the earth. And I always say, all right, Jerry, what would Jesus do and what would your dad Jerry do? Okay, he won't do that. So, listen, my heart is because of both of them, so I thank you for that. Oh, thank
I
you.
love you guys. Ruben, great job in the back of the scenes
Thank you,
there, all
Mike.
right?
Take us
Take
out,
care.
Ruben. Take us
care, Mike.
out.
All right, love you guys. Love the audience. Take care. Wish you the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do.
Just what to do, just what to do.
If what you're feeling is really true.
Is it really true? Is it really true?
Just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.